Ah, hellos. Hellos. How we doing? So yeah, it's weekly reset. I was thinking it might be fun if we do a tier list for the 2.0 agents. Maybe that could be fun. Vivian, I put up my Vivian video. It's done. Check it out on YouTube right now. I will pin it at the top of chat. Eh. Hello, how we doing today? Wait, I'm supposed to be refarm. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be refarm for Vivian. But I'm glad you like the Vivian video. I'm also very glad it's doing well. We kind of needed a win. Ooh. Saved. How do you feel about Skirk? Always liked double hydro. A character literally being forced into it is definitely interesting. Is Vivian kind of like a priest? Sort of. It's a bit more complicated. She is an anomaly support like Bernice. Comment section in like the last one. People are excited for Vivian. Yeah. Force double hydro, you thought it was just cryo hydro? Yeah, it is cryo hydro. But are you gonna use fucking Shenhe? Jeez. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Let's be real. Let's be. It's Yela and Furina Escoffier. Is Vivian just better than Bernice of the... She is for Jane. I can tell you she is for Jane. For other agents, it's gonna be... It's a little complicated. She does really want to defensive assist, so if the enemy doesn't give you opportunities to defensive assist, then eh. You have to unlock. You know, I need someone to do the story for me in Honkai Star Rail. Would anyone like to do it? Skirk set? I wouldn't count on the Skirk set being bad. I have a feeling her kit's gonna give her a ton of crit rate. We'll see, but I definitely have a feeling. Yeah, I need more anomaly agent chips. Give it to one of my mods. I guess. October 20 gift subs. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. It's probably pretty late for you. Hey, good night. How you doing? You gotta kiss the homies goodnight, you know what I mean? It's almost midnight, yeah. I better be in a maid outfit? I'm not in a maid outfit. Or a, gothic Lolita dress. Is Skirk's kit? Sort of. Essentially, I guess the best way to phrase Skirk's kit is she's Hu Tao power creep. Yeah, I guess. What? You play her with Furina, Yelan, and Escoffier. And that's the team. Another 20! Holy! I didn't get the 65k though. It's okay, it's Monday. One stun rotation. Hugo? No. His one stun damage is lower than everyone else. But he gets to the next stun quicker. Maybe Hugo might have very good mindscapes. So M2, M3, Hugo might perform very well. Not sure. I really don't look a ton at mindscapes. I've pulled a couple now, but I still don't really look for them. We are continuing to see supports have very good mindscapes, specifically M1s, M2s. The obvious example for this is actually Vivian. If you don't know, Vivian has a trigger Astra M1. This is essentially becoming standard practice for Zenless. And I assume we'll continue to get supports with M1s this good. It is what it is. I hope we don't eventually get to Honkai Star Rail Tribi 33% team damage M1. But we might end up getting there. We might. We actually might end up getting there. Especially by 3.0. It is a Hoyo game, yes. They do accelerate. They specifically accelerate installations. Characters in Genshin also have better mindscapes, slash constellations now than they did in 1.0. So it's, I guess it's technically standard practice, but I'm gonna call it out. Thoughts on M2? Did you miss Skirk? We've been live for 10 minutes. We've been live for 10. Vivian's M2 is more damage from her Obloom. It's good. It's 40% more Obloom damage. Obloom is not all of her damage, but it is a significant portion of it. Obloom! I specifically like that Vivian's M1 buffs Vivian and another agent. So the 16% is not just for Vivian. And that's what I like about Vivian's M1. But yes, she also has a good M2 for herself. M3 is very bad though. She's an anomaly agent. M3 is days. True. You had a movie marathon with Trigger on the couch. You passed out on the couch with Trigger. Two Mindscapes are flat out bad. Yeah. That's also fair. I guess we should still mention that Jane has better Mindscapes than any other DPS agent still. Jane still has the largest Mindscape increase of any DPS. I don't really know what to say about that, but it's still true. Specifically up to M2. Or M1, M2 are very, very good.
Leaving already? Wish I could get out of here early.
As a Jane enjoyer, what do you get? Her engine or Vivian Yanagi? I recommend you get Vivian. Characters am I most excited for? I really want to learn more about Shunguang. Yi Shunguang. I'm very cautious and eager to learn more about Yi Shunguang. Ooh, that is the character from the end of the teaser. But other than that, Jufu.
There it is.
Jufu. They gotta read. I'm sure some of these names will be localized. Fubo Yo something. I don't remember already. Oops. Fubo. We're just gonna call her Fubo. I'm sure that name will be localized to some extent, at least truncated. Fubo Yuyi. Or like Fuda. Oh, okay. Anyway, okay. Uba.
Today's special is the electric margarita with bluesy undertones.
For odd.
joy that this delicious composition brings is truly from our comeback again soon.
Prediction, when Astro rerun 2.0. Thoughts? You know what this reminds me of? You know exactly what this reminds me of? Cow, a bummer. People using Fushuan.com. Using Fushuan. It's weekly reset. We gotta do Hollow Zero. Like, what do I need to do? Hollow Zero. I also think it's time I leveled my Jane core to F. I put it off so long that Jane cycled out of relevancy. But now I kind of want to level it.
Which alias should I use this time? Wanna be my research subject?
What? No, I didn't level it because the resources were limited back then. So I just started farming the next character. And then I never bothered. Well, we are going to have to play Jane. So I'm going to level it now. Oh my god, excuse me.
Is a strong offer.
Courtney, shame on you. This was before they implemented the ability to spend resin for the mats, and before they implemented the shop. So before they fixed the problem with those resources being too limited. So I had a reason to not level it, because we could get away with it. I did have a legitimate reason to do it. What do you hear my thoughts on Jane Doe, Vivian, Nicole? Yeah, me too.
defense is a strong offense.
You want a Vivian just for me, Abby, but now you're not sure? I wouldn't be so sure about it either. Yeah, I wouldn't be sure about it either. Maybe if they hadn't nerfed her anomaly build-up. But it is nerfed, so... Or they did nerf it, so I don't know. I just...
Slips through my defense.
Yes. Yes, I can. Excuse me? Did they escape my ult? I didn't know they could do that. Get iframed. Guide maker gameplay. I saw a Reddit post which was like, why do we respect guide makers? And they were complaining about my tier list. And honestly, fucking based. Honestly. Which part hurt their feelings? I have no idea. I think Jane. I think it was about Jane. Which, you know what? Fair enough.
I'll take point. Evasion activated. Your journey ends with me.
Can we look at it on stream? It's a short thread. So maybe. Ellen being lower than Soldier 11. There are so many... Okay, I think the real problem is there are about to be 3 limited ice DPS. I have no problem underrating Ellen because there are so many alternatives. And so few people want to play Ellen. She'll get buffed? Yeah, she'll get buffed. Trust. It'll be fine. She'll get buffed. I agree. She's better than me, Abby. What if she's better than Hugo? What if she ends up being better than Hugo after the buffs? Oh my god. Chat, oh my god. There she is. There's the goat. Have you found a bird? Little chubby with a big eye on its body? Master must have already left. Take this. Thanks, Jufu. Can you give me anything good? Close enough. There she is, chat. Is Jufu lighter level? Is Jufu universal? Jufu worth it? Yes. Of course Jufu is worth it. Jufu a Void Hunter? It's Jufu.
The best defense is a strong offense.
Jufu is a must fall. Steel ball run. Yeah. I wish I was excited. I'm really not. Did I accidentally pick the Astro buff? Oops. Did I really accidentally pick an Astro buff? Oh, that sucks. Anyway. You didn't say anything? Rise and Fall of Lighter uploaded by Jufu. Can you skip part 6 and watch? Yes, you actually can. Part 7's a reboot. Nothing else matters. Technically, you won't enjoy it as much if you don't know the references, because it is a reboot. Part 7 is a retelling of parts 1 through 3 with a different framing device. But you could absolutely skip part 6. You genuinely may not enjoy it as much if you don't know parts 1 through 3, but it's probably fine. Why would anyone skip part 6? I would also skip part 3. Really, the only Jojo you should watch is part 4 and part 5.
My bullets are one with the wind. Your journey ends with me.
Wait. If you actually want to enjoy JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and start the show, just start at part 4. Just do yourself a favor and start at part 4. You will probably enjoy it much more and you'll get it, instead of waiting for it to get good. Part 2 has Stroheim. Why are we pretending like one of the good guys being a Nazi is okay? It's a little weird, actually. It's actually quite strange. And why are we acting like that's a selling point? Wait, Stroheim is on. Yes. I thought he was Russian. No, his name is Stroheim.
assets are now here. Securing the blink. The best defense is a strong offense.
Okay. Skipping parts should be a criminal offense? No. They're so self-contained. Just watch the ones that are interesting to you. I do think part 7 is more dependent on the older JoJos than usual, if anything, but you'll probably enjoy it anyway.
My bullets are one with the wind. The best defense is a strong offense.
Jojo Leon. Yeah, you actually need to read part 7. Otherwise, the ending will make no sense. But also, it makes no sense in general, so don't worry about it. Part 7's fucking ass. Part 7's, or not part 7, part 8's fucking ass. It's really bad. It does expect you to have read part 4 as well. So you need to read part 7 and part 4. And we like Jojo. I don't. Part 8 killed I killed all my interest in it. I think part 8 was so bad it ruined the franchise for me. So I just don't enjoy it anymore. Part 7 is Steel Ball Run, and Steel Ball Run is great. Skirk kit? What would there be upset about? Besides, they literally just made a team or made a support for her that you essentially have to pull. That'd be the thing to be upset about. There is like a specific character you need to pull. The banner before her. So I guess that makes sense to complain about, but welcome to Genshin in big 2025. Sucks the fun out of team building? Not really. If anything, being forced to use characters that haven't been as relevant makes her teams more interesting. If anything. Yeah, her best team would be all the Natlin crap, otherwise. It's really nice for an off-meta character like Furina to be relevant. Watch Yelan be better than Shenhe? There's almost no way Yelan isn't better than Shenhe.
Nothing slips through my defense.
There is one way. Oh yes, just pull C6 5 head. Just pull. How hard could it be? True. True, actually. Just pull C6 5 head. Heh. Any last words?
Don't even try.
Shenhe doesn't even run anymore? Yes, Shenhe does not even run anymore.
All exits are now sealed.
What's with all the razor?
The best defense is a strong offense. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Nothing slips through my defense.
We don't know that Snezhnaya is pushed a year. But if it is, that's a shame. Hellos. But yeah, I guess small reminder, it's always okay to take a break. Don't push yourself to play a game you're not enjoying.
Adjusting for wind. The best defense is a strong offense. Final one. Heads up. So
Or you can't, you'll miss 1/3 of a pull. Yeah. But yeah, I really see no point in complaining about Skirk being limited. Yeah, it sucks. I simply just don't expect any better.
journey ends with me.
Especially if next year, Rania is just Skirk, but better with no restriction.
This bullet will reach its mark.
Especially if that happens.
The best defense
Clueless.
strong offense. Nothing slips through my supporting position. Recalibrating.
Considering how bad revenue has been. We can hope.
The best defense is a strong offense.
How well are people speculating Honkai Star Rail's anniversary to have gone? Holy, another 10. So big day. Gigaboo. Gigaboo.
Together, we'll compose a miracle. All exits are now free.
Partly from a revenue, right? That's why I'm asking. How well are people speculating that the anniversary did for Star Rail? Doesn't feel like an anniversary. It feels exactly like an anniversary. It's a goddamn spending event. It's a goddamn...
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Allow me. Sing in the name of hope. Securing the bridge. All exits are now free. Your journey
Wait, where is he?
ends with me.
Oh, okay.
We fight together. The best defense is a strong
Anniversary for Hoyo, not for us. Oh. Star doesn't deserve money. Holy. Oh yeah, thanks us for spending on their game. Yeah, that is what the anniversaries are. It is the companies thanking you for supporting their game by asking for more money. That is exactly how it works. And I'm not gonna... Are we really pretending like that's not what it is? Money. Okay. Or give me money for my birthday. Give me money. Take your 20 pulls. Peasant. Speaking of which, let me get my free pulls. How likely is it Yi Xuan will be the banner for 2.0? 100% guaranteed. 100. As far as we're currently aware, the banners are Jufu and Yi Xuan with the panda guy as a 4-star on one of them. And who may also be given out for free. Possibly not, though. Zenless Anniversary is 2.0. That is when the anniversary is. It is 2.0. Oh, I didn't log in today. Oh, shit. Supposed to log in yesterday. I forgot. I forgot. Oops. Oh my god, no way, it's Pela. Do I have C2? No. Oh. Is it? No, the anniversary is second half of 2.0. We had a 1.7 instead of a 1.6. If we had a 1.6, it would be 2.1. Or no, if we didn't have a 1.7, it would be 2.1, but we do. It is 2.0. Jufu is a game changer. Jufu #1 forever. Is she Jufu proof? Yes, yes she is. What are my PC specs? I have a 5800X and a 5070. No.
Come back again soon.
5070 Ti, yes. Is that future proof? The CPU at this point is old, but it's held up very well, so yes. Daily 5070 Ti for $800 flex? Sure. Sure. We'll call it a flex.
Why not try your luck again? It could lead to some fantastic.
Trigger around? Can it run Lumina Square? True. Watch the video with Trigger.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
We also need to
Did
play
you
Genshin.
really find Dimensional Musketeer? I almost can't believe it. This movie's nearly impossible to find. I knew you were the best video store manager in New Eridu.
Angels will appear in 2.0. Please watch the 2.0 preview. Are not in the 2.0 preview.
See for yourself. And you're right. Because it's so rare, I had to make sure we got a copy. After all,
Classic.
I know you've been wanting to watch it.
Actually, I watched this movie years ago. It's a good one. But I guess my memory's gotten fuzzy over time. I only remember bits and pieces now. It's funny how some movies become so special to you that you're almost scared to rewatch them. You know that feeling, right? So I thought maybe watching it with you would help me finally work up the courage to see it again.
Sure, let's watch it together. Sounds like this movie really means a lot to you.
Bear with me, chat. Oh my god, she's crying.
That was incredible. The ending was epic. Do you ever get moments like that in the field? Huh?
Ah.
What happened? Have you been crying this whole time? Are you upset?
I guess only a sniper.
Don't cry, Trigger.
It's just a movie. Dimensional Musketeer is known for over-the-top action. A 2,000-meter kill shot on the king of ethereals? That's impossible in real life.
Funny thing is, I used to believe it was all true the first time I saw the movie. We all got together and watched this movie back when I lived in the dorms. My squad said, "This is what a perfect sniper looks like." And I really believed that. It was years before I realized they were just messing with me. Snipers in real life could never pull off those things from the movie. But later, a feeling of being powerless began to eat away at me. I felt like I'd never be enough to have everyone's back the way the protagonist was in the movie. As for those people who watched the movie with me, they all disappeared from my sight eventually.
That's, oh my god, that's so sad. Trigger, no!
I'm your squad mate too, aren't I? So hear me out. I don't agree. Trigger, you've never let anyone down. I think I can say that on their behalf. Knowing you're there helps us focus on the mission. And no matter how bad things get, you always get us out safe.
Really? You mean that?
Of course. I'm here, aren't I? That's proof enough.
I'll remember that. Anyway, it really was a great movie. I'm so glad I got to watch it again.
Wow, that really just got it. Nekomata really just broke up this dramatic moment. Thanks, Neko. Neko, you're ruining the moment. Around. Okay. Excited. We're definitely gonna get it. We're definitely gonna pull for his Scotia. That's for sure. All right, time to watch a movie with Neko.
The Raiders of the Hollow. Quick, show it to me.
I want to see that movie too. Shall we watch it together?
Yeah? I never thought you'd ask to watch a movie with me? I haven't watched a movie together with someone in a long time. Oh, today's a good day to change that. Oh yeah.
What's up?
There's lots of exciting stuff in this one, so don't scream if you get scared.
I'm kind of a chicken.
Ah!
Then you're definitely gonna scream. I'm gonna have to wear earplugs. Just kidding. Don't worry. If you get really scared, I'll hold your hand.
Blah?
I can't believe it's over so soon. Feels like it was a lot shorter than the last one. When the last one came out, I watched it with, you know, those guys. So much time went by in a blink of an eye.
Wait, I didn't spend enough resin. Ooh. You're kind of forced to pull a Scofier for Skirk, aren't you? If you want the absolute best out of her, yes.
Those guys are...
I mean, the
But-
Red Fang game.
You can lose one stack of that passive and use Shilinen,
See?
and that's probably better than using Kokomi.
In the Raiders of the Hollow. Questing through the hollows
Just because
in
it's
search of
Kokomi?
treasure and performing feats of chivalry.
Is it? Probably. You lose 30% damage on Skirk or 40% Red Shred,
That's all in the past.
and more damage on the Hydro carriages.
It reminded me of all that.
GDS Tenacity is still something. It's not as much.
I definitely want to go searching for treasure in the hollows one day.
I would not be surprised to see
Seen all of
Shilinen being better than Kokomi.
Wanna come with me? Maybe we'll end up finding some pretty
And
valuable
despite the
together,
passive.
huh?
I really would not be surprised to see that. Cope? I don't really think that's Cope. Oh, you think TTS Charlotte. Oh, okay. Wait, did Apocalyptic Shadow reset? Oh, I don't want to do this. Alright, I'll play this. I bet I can. The bug. Bug. Kokomi slander? Slander is spoken, and print it's libel. All right, you got this game. I trust you. Yet you got 2x artifacts for 4 years. I didn't even notice.
Okay. But what's the split after we find it?
How could you say that? You sound just like Nicole. No matter what happens, you shouldn't lose sight of what made you want to be a good proxy in the first place.
One moment. Any Inazuman characters that are relevant? Not a single one.
You're right. Point taken.
Yeah, not a single one.
No, 2080.
Chiori, nope. Shinobu, nope.
Now who sounds like Nicole?
Thanks for today. Not just for
Kazuha, definitely nope.
but also for putting up with all my talk. I'll come hang out in the video store lots more in the future. Just you wait.
I guess we're taking a sidetrack to do Apocalyptic Shadow. Yeah, I guess we're doing this. Okay. Skirk need ER? No. Hold on. Let me add this to the title. Switch category. This is a side quest. Are we playing all 3 games at the same time? Yes, yes we are. This was Hoyo's master plan. Have you fully bought in? How we doing? Could be a lot better. Here's a Themis mod jack. Maybe one day. No. What are we starting? Wawa? I've played it. I played it in 1.0. I played it in 1.1. I dropped it. It wasn't for me. And you know what? That's okay. Am I saying the Skirk leaks? Yes. We're gonna be talking about them. That's the plan. When we are ready. What does relevant mean? It's technically subjective. Almost. Wait, why isn't this on auto? Wait, what? Vressa? Yeah, Vressa's really fun. I will take that. Thank you. You don't like Yansa? Why not? She feels like a waste of resources? Why? Where's my shield? What did they cook? What is this? What did they come up with? What is this mechanic? That's really cringe. So 1v1? Why? Asterisk loves it? Oh, that's why. That makes sense. Okay, we'll actually pilot. Why would you not want to use your team? I'm the only person who doesn't like it? Why would you not? Why would you want the game to lock you out of using your team? It's a team game. It's... I don't understand why people would like it. It's unique. Okay, it's quirky. Good enough, I guess. It's justice o'clock. Okay. They like the Joker versus Shido fight from Persona 5 Royal. I believe he only does that in Royal. I think. Okay, mission accomplished with Genshin. Genshin accomplished. Are we playing Expedition 33? I'm not familiar with what that is. Mistress the GOAT. Give me that back. I was gonna ult. Give me that back. Okay. Good enough. Caster stole your Herda teammates? Oh no, it's... Anyway. Get him, Casters. Ba-boom the dragon. Yeah, boom that thing. Any casters in Mindscape's good? I believe they all are. Oh shit, I did that too early. Oops. Fine. Don't notice. Fish out, yep. Great character. One more times. Oh my god, I don't have the ult from the Sparkle buff. I don't have the buff from Sparkle's ult because of the advance. Okay. Like, why is my damage so low? That'd be why. Thanks, free action advance. You suck. Thanks, Castrus. Rare Castrus appearance. Thanks, Castrus. Global passive. Global passive. Comes in clutch. She's so real for that. Yeah. It'll win. Casto with M1. Look, I wanted the phone case. Anyway. It'll win phone case. This guy. Look, I wanted the phone case. We have the code, we have the code, yes. How good is E1 Castrus? I don't notice a difference. I don't. Only MC uses the phone case? Oh. Wow. That's awkward. Stella's best girl. Anyway. What? Something fell. Plays once every 3 months, drops $400 at a time. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. The anniversary book, you have to live in no, you have to live in China. It is only for the Chinese server. So no, you actually can't get it. Hit autoplay and win? You can't hit autoplay and win without wailing. That's the appeal. I feel like you just answered your own question. Game cooked. Look, it's kind of fun to play on your phone from bed while watching a YouTube video. That is the environment in which I normally play Star Rail. That is how I get the most out of it. I think Spider-Man 2 will coat your thermal paste. No. No. But that's funny. See, it's GPU bound, it's not really CPU bound. It's actually pretty CPU lax. Also, they did a lot to improve Spider-Man 2 on PC. It runs much better now. Did you know it runs on Steam Deck? Did you know it? Fun fact, I would know this because I play it on my Steam Deck now. Do I have any audio set up? Yeah, I have this. Can you stop asking about my dog? He died 6 months ago. It really makes me feel uncomfortable. Don't need to see it every stream. Anyway. Oh, they are on Skirk kit. The one that that's just for her ult. No, people can ask about personal stuff on stream, but at some point you gotta catch the memo when I'm not responding to the question. There any single player games coming out that I'm interested in? Actually no. Actually, I don't think there's been anything that's caught my eye. Is GTA 6 the only game releasing this year? Oh, Pokemon ZA. There we go. Yeah, Pokemon ZA. Am I gonna get a Switch too? Not if they're $900. Which it seems like they're going to be. $650 if you're American? Yeah. That's a bit... Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. That's a bit too much. For a Switch? That's a bit too much. And that's why I probably won't buy the Switch 2 immediately. I would have if it was the normal price. But the Trump tariffs are... well, they make getting a Switch a little unfeasible. It's literally the price of a PlayStation. It's literally the price. I don't have a PlayStation either. PlayStation's raising the prices. Doesn't matter. Doesn't affect me. Buy a computer? I did. I spent $1,000 on my computer. Because it broke, remember? Put it in the background of the stream. That's a good idea. Here, chat, you guys want me to put stuff in the background of the stream? Give me one moment. Ah, what do you think? Funko Pop collection tour when? I don't have Funko Pops. Beautiful. How much for all that? 1, 2. 700? 800 maybe? Changing plans.